Ahmet Keser joins me from Ankara. He is the head of the Department of Political Science and International Relations at Hasan Kalyoncu University. Thanks very much for joining us, Professor, here on TRT World. Now, not long ago, Türkiye normalized its ties with Israel. Today, the Palestinian president is meeting with the Turkish president. Tell me, how do you think the fact that Türkiye has normalized its ties with Israel impact the Turkish-Palestinian relationship?
Indeed, this is an anticipated and just-in-time visit because Turkey is, as you mentioned, on the eve of fixing and improving the relations with Israel, and this may create some concerns, hesitations, or doubts on the Palestinian side. So this kind of a kind of shuttle diplomacy is ongoing now after the officials met with Israeli officials. Now they are at the top level, president level, having meetings with Palestinian side so that learning their concerns about the issue and just trying to satisfy them about every kind of issue. So we can expect for the future, for example, possible trilateral meetings as well. So improving the relations between Turkey and Israel does not mean that the relations between Turkey and Palestine will decrease. So I think this will help for the benefits and interests of Palestine as well in the future. So the three parties should work regarding this issue, starting from shuttle diplomacies one by one, and then maybe we will see trilateral diplomatic meetings by the mediation of Turkey as well, as in the case of Russia and Ukraine in the grain deal, for example, so that this kind of win-win type negotiations may give the pay for the new solutions in the Middle East and Eastern Mediterranean as well for the future problematic issues.
Right, and I want to focus on President Mahmoud Abbas for a second here. Now, he's on a 3-day official visit. I understand both President Erdogan and President Abbas are going to have discussions on some very important issues in the region. But tell me, what do you think President Mahmoud Abbas wants from Türkiye at this point?
Till now, we know that the Turkey's position is related and within the frame of the United Nations Security Council's resolutions of 242, 338, and 1397. So, first of all, President Abbas will try to check if there is any change at Turkey's position regarding these issues. And I think there is not any change because when we look at all these resolutions require that Israel should come to the borders and should seize all the lands invaded after the Six-Day Battle and other times. And the solution should be reached with a two-state solution for a lasting peace. So Turkey's position is the same, but now the progress is different. Now trying to go on negotiations with each party, and instead of conflictual relations, Turkey now prefers to have consensual or at least cooperative relations with all the parties. And then by negotiation, they will try to reach solutions. And I think this will have to gain benefits for all the parties in the future as well.
Right, you mentioned progress there. I understand Turkey wants this whole conflict to be solved with the help of the United Nations Security Council resolutions. Now, I understand progress has been slow. Some would argue there has been no progress when it comes to the resolution of this conflict. But tell me, is there any role that you think Turkey can play in order to accelerate this progress?
For sure, because when we look at in the last 50 years, there is not any solution, and we cannot say that UN could succeed to take the parties to reach a solution regarding this issue. I think Turkey can play, because if Turkey can gain the trust of all parties, that Turkey will play a neutral role for the solution of the problem. And then if we can start the negotiations, of course it will go slow, but I think Turkey can play an important and significant role for reaching a final solution for lasting this conflict. Otherwise, there will not be any solution in the near future. And this will go on in a problematic issue, and all the life conditions, welfare of the Palestinians will go always disadvantageous in the future as well. So I think starting to talk from somewhere by the mediation or facilitation of Türkiye will help all the solutions to ease, and instead of concentrating on the problematic areas, going through the easy areas or at least some consensual areas, we can step by step reach the final solution in the future. This may go in a slow progress, but I think it may work.
All right, Professor Ahmet Keser, thanks very much for talking to us here on TRT World. Really appreciate your taking out the time.
Thanks from my side as well.